Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing my first storytime video on this channel. This is going to be my first of many storytime videos to come. Today's storytime is going to be about the first time I wore my Hoverkicks. I have them right here. As you can see, they are a little dirty at the bottom. Never mind that. But I'm just going to hold up one. I'm going to turn the light out real quick so you can see. I bet it's really dirty at the bottom. So just so anyone who don't know what Hoverkicks are, I bought these for $70. They change colors. You can't really see because it's not that dark in here. But I am going to add some video clips of me wearing them at the end of this. But these are cool shoes. I like them, especially in dark time. These would be good for people who like to go to raves, etc. But these are super fun to wear, so I suggest you buy them. And they have them in all colors. I really like the gold ones that they just came out with not too long ago. But let's get to the video. Sorry for that long intro. This is going to be, like I said, my first storytime video about the first time I wore my Hoverkicks. Now, I must explain that when I first ordered these shoes, I had to send them back because they were, well, I was reading reviews on them, and I wear a size 12, so I ordered the size 12, and when I ordered the shoes and they came in, hold on, it's still kind of dark in here. Hold on, now. When I ordered the shoes, I ordered the size 12, and they came and the shoes were too tight, so I had to order a size 13, and they fit just right. So if you do order Hoverkicks, go to the website. Make sure you order a size up from what you normally wear. But when I did order them and they finally arrived, of course my family made fun of me because they didn't get the style of it. They didn't see the awesomeness of the shoe. I really enjoy the shoes. I really think they're fun. I really think they're dope. They're especially fun. I have a hoverboard also, and I'm going to do a story time about about my first time riding a hoverboard around my neighborhood and all the reactions I got. But if you put those two together, it's just insane. It's a sick thing to see, especially at nighttime. Okay, so I remember we were I know people. I'm gonna have to put it just uh, uh, um something in the description to just skip to the 3 minute mark to where the story actually begins. But we were taking a trip to Walmart. I don't know if I was going to get something or we was just going there for fun. Or my mother was something, but we were going to Walmart, and I decided I was kind of really scared to wear them out because I didn't know what people would think of them. So we went to Walmart, and I got in the car with him, and my mother's like, "Are you really gonna wear those shoes?" Everyone's like, "Are you really gonna wear those shoes?" So I'm like, "Yeah." So we get in the car, we get to Walmart, and before we got out the car, I tried the shoes on, and we were walking to Walmart, and I will ever forget this. There was this. There was this lady coming out, and she had her two daughters. She had one, one on the left side, one on the right side, and the little girl came out, and she saw my shoes, and no lie, she stood there with her mouth open for about a good 5 minutes. We were in the parking lot, and we walked into the doors, and she saw the shoes, and she's like, "Hey, mom, look," and she literally just she was just standing there with her mouth open, and her mother was trying to get her to like come on, but she was like in so much shock. She was in shock. She didn't know what she was saying. She's like, "Mom, I want those." It was just so funny. The fact that she just stood there with her mouth open, like it was just crazy. It's like one of those things where you had to be there to see it. So I wasn't even in Walmart at the time, and I was getting that reaction. It was just super crazy and super funny from that little girl. Then I went into Walmart, and when you first go into Walmart, you know each Walmart has a different restaurant inside. The one that I go to, that's not too far away from my job, it has a McDonald's inside. You go on the right side, so I went in to the right side, and there was this. I was ordering food, and there was another lady and her daughter right there, and she made a comment. She was like, "Hey," she was telling her daughter, "Hey, look at his shoes," and her daughter was like so amazed by him, and then like, "Hey guys, sorry about that. I had actually ran out of iCloud storage." So I was sitting there talking, and I just noticed a thing, and it wasn't recording. So that's why there's a cut in it. I didn't edit it like that. It just happened because I ran out of iCloud storage, so I had to delete some videos. So now I'm continue the story now. Sorry about that. But I had already ordered my food in the McDonald's, and I went to sit at the table, and I noticed that there was this worker in the back, and he was back there cooking food, but he kept like coming out and like peeking over. I was the only one in the sitting area at the McDonald's at the top, and he kept coming out like peeking, and he was talking. He's like, "Hey, look at that guy's shoes. I'm gonna ask him about his shoes." He was whispering to the other employees, but I was like, it was so quiet in there, so I heard him talking about the shoes. He's talking about me. He said, "Yeah." So finally, he came out the restaurant, and he like walked up to my table. Oh man, that's weird for a McDonald's worker to like walk out the kitchen and walk up to your table while you're eating. That's kind of bold right there. But I admired him for that, and he came up to me and he was basically asking me about my shoes. He asked me where I got them from, what they're called, how much they cost, and all that. So then after that, after I finished eating at McDonald's, did Walmart shopping, and I was coming back. I got two more reactions as I was leaving. As I was coming out of Walmart, there were these two guys who were like far away, and I was walking to the car, and they, like I said, these shoes really shine at nighttime. I'm gonna include some videos at the end. I know this video is long, but it's gonna be even longer. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but like these shoes really shine at nighttime. I had gotten in the car, so by the time they had got all the way up to where the car was, they just like stared at me like. I don't know if they thought like I was some type of celebrity or they didn't know what they had saw, but like they just stared at me like crazy. And there was, as I was getting into his car, there was this elderly couple, older couple I should say. And they were in their car, and I walked past their truck, and they were just like in shock, like people have never seen these before. Now, mind you, I live in PA, so I mean it's not necessarily always the hip to new technology like that in the part of PA that I'm from. Like when I used to ride my hoverboard around, people like literally would be driving and they would stop me and they would ask me like, "What is that? Like, what is that?" They had no idea what it is, and people probably have no ideas what these are. I don't know what they are either. But one reason I know is because I saw somebody else. Like somebody else told me about them. If he wouldn't have told, like one of my friends told me about it, if he wouldn't have told me what they were, I would have no idea what they are. But these are so cool. Like go to hoverkicks.com. This isn't even an advertisement, but these shoes are really cool and they're really comfortable. Like I said, if you wear these at nighttime, it's just so much fun. You can wear these while you're playing Pokemon Go. But that's my story. OMG. Oh, but that's my third time video for my first time wearing my hover kicks. It was a fun time. Like I said, this is my first of many story time videos to come. I have a lot more story that I want to tell you guys. Hopefully you watched the whole video. I'm gonna try to keep the video short, but I will at least include a clip of me wearing the hover kicks in the dark, so you can see like how amazing they are. But if you guys have any questions about the hover kicks or any questions for me, leave them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. If you have any video suggestions, please leave them below. Thank you guys for watching my video.